So look, y'all. Nikki Haley has dropped out of the race already, um, and a lot of people were, questioning how she did it. All right. When she dropped out, she wished Donald Trump well. She also said how a lot of the Republicans were going to stand behind them. We're going to wait to see how that turns out. And but the thing is, she did not endorse him. All right. And usually, when candidates in certain presidential races, drop out, sometimes they would at least, endorse the opposite opponent. Right. But Nikki Haley didn't endorse him. I understand that she's quite upset. But the thing is this: she had to expect this. All right. What would she expect other than this? All right. And it's kind of weird how she not only stayed in the race, but she always had like these shocking moments, right? Where she could not believe that a situation went against her, that actually went into, Trump's favor. That's why that was like the whole weird thing. Okay. And she still makes you wonder about, her intentions of still wanting to, in some way, stick around. All right. She makes you wonder about that. All right. But she did drop out. She did not endorse him. I didn't really expect her to, just because of the type of person that she is. And I think right now she just have that sore loser mentality. Okay. She has that sore loser mentality. And yeah, it's a good thing that we have someone like Trump running on his side, all right, who, where if it was the opposite, if the shoe was on the other foot, okay, and somehow Haley pulled it out, all right, and Trump had to, go home and drop out of the race, all right, I think someone like Trump would have endorsed her, all right, may have helped her on her journey. All right, may have also helped her on her journey towards presidency, but we know that that's not the case right now. All right, it's the opposite, and Trump is going to run right now against Biden, setting up that rematch. All right, and the thing is, like I said, you have to show up and show out, okay, to vote. You have to show up and show out to vote, and the reason why you have to show up and show out to vote is because we know that we have some possibly looming election interference from the opposite side. Okay, we know what happened last time. All right, we know what happened last election. We ain't forget that. Okay, that's why everybody is on their P's and Q's right now, especially on the right side. Everyone's on their P's and Q's right now. Everybody's going to be looking at those polls. Everybody's going to be looking at, how those numbers are moving, as they should. All right, because the thing is, I don't see how anyone, okay, we all know that the lefties, okay, are delusional, but I don't know how anyone can sit up there and say there wasn't any kind of interference, all right, with that last election. All right, and we know that's just a bald-faced lie. All right, but you have to show out and show up, and I think people are going to show up and vote. All right, I think we're going to have a big showing, okay, for the Trump voters out there. And the reason why is because of the economy. All right, Biden is not making it any easy on himself when it comes to this economy right now. Everything that's happening, okay, everything that's happening, especially with the border crisis, everything going on at the border right now. Okay, states and cities like Chicago, New York, Detroit, are being overrun with immigrants, all right, with illegals, because that's what they are. There's no way to spin it. I'm not going to say anything nice, all right? And not only that, you have reports today, like today I woke up and see that there are buses trying to drop off illegal immigrants in other places. I think this one is like Detroit somewhere in Detroit. or maybe it's not even Detroit. I think it's somewhere else that did not have much activity. But you have buses showing up in certain cities, okay, trying to drop off illegals. I mean, trying to dump them there. All right, and that's just really, that's insane. All right. So y'all, like I said, I think there's gonna be a good showing. Biden is not helping this case. Every day some stupid stuff is happening. Okay, and the more stupid stuff happen, the more his numbers will deplete. All right, the further and further behind he's gonna fall in the polling. All right, and I think that the more things that happen, the further he fall behind. It's gonna almost probably make it impossible to rig or have any kind of election interference. He's just hurting himself. All right, but we can't be naive either, because they might find a way to get Biden's ass out of there. All right, and to have somebody else take over. So we don't know what they're planning with that. All right, because there's a reason why Obama and them boys, they were telling Biden that he needs to drop out and let somebody else run. They're not saying that, okay, for no reason at all. So I want to make this video, y'all. Remember, get out and vote. All right, show up. All right, because of the economy depends on it. If you're tired of this inflation, you're tired of the border crisis, you're tired of your money being sent away, you're tired of the wars, okay, and you want to get back to some kind of a norm, show up and vote. We can't complain and don't show up and vote. All right, because if you don't show up and vote and Biden end up getting 4 more years, what's going to happen is you're going to have 4 more years of what you're going through now. And I believe by that time that 4 years is up, all right, we're going to be in a third world country. All right, we're going to be so far gone. It's going to take probably years upon years, okay, to get the economy back to where it is supposed to be. And that's barring that, another Democrat who has the same Biden and Obama agenda don't get in there. All right, so y'all want to make this video, y'all hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so y'all can get all of my notifications when my videos are dropped. And once again, y'all, I do appreciate y'all supporting the channel. I'm going to continue to make that truth content for y'all, and I'm going to continue to make that content where we are all thinking for ourselves. All right, because we're not thinking about based on what news media is storing into our brain or trying to jam pack into our brain. We're thinking for ourselves. All right, that's what we do on this channel. We think for ourselves. All right, and we speak truth. So this is my video. Once again, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. I will catch all of you beautiful and supporting people on the up and up. Howdy.